Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Travel Baggage with me, Kieran from Magical Traveller. Hope you're all having a great week, and thank you for watching this video. I just want to start off, as I do every week, just by introducing myself. My name's Kieran, and I am an independent travel agent. My company is Magical Traveller. We are part of the Not Just Travel family of travel agents, and that means that we're also backed by Hayes Travel. What that means for you guys is we have access to some of the widest range of suppliers available. We have access to some amazing rates. And did you know that only about 60% of travel options that you may be looking for only appear online? The other 40% are only available through independent travel agents like myself. And just want to introduce you to kind of my family. This is me, and that's how you can kind of follow us on Instagram. And if you want to find us on Facebook, that's how you do that. And then I also run the business with my husband, Phil, who works on the business in the background. And then we've also got there Milo, our little fawn Frenchie, who joins us in the travel business and just helps us keep sane kind of thing throughout the craziness that is running a travel agency. So today, what I want to do is just talk to you about kind of a specialist topic. And today I want to have a chat to you about Santa's Lapland, which is a really magical experience that you get to do with the family and with the little ones around about the Christmas period. But before I kind of dive into that, I just want to update you on some of the travel news from the last week. Now, it's been another great week, and you'll see if you watched last week's episode, you'll see there's been a trend kind of throughout the industry of just kind of COVID restrictions relaxing basically across the board. So just starting off now, and this is a great one because as you may know, me and Phil, we're off to Disneyland Paris next month. So this is great news for us. But France has relaxed its COVID rules to allow fully vaccinated UK and Ireland travellers to enter without tests. So that's really fantastic news. No longer have to do a test if you are fully vaccinated to enter France. There is something around kids. So again, if you think of taking the family to somewhere like Disneyland Paris or to France in the short term, definitely get in touch with us and we can chat you through kind of what the situation is with kind of children of the ages and kind of what you have to do with regards to kind of providing proof of vaccination. Another one as well, Barbados has lifted its latest curfew as well, which is really fantastic. It just means that now if you are looking to go on holiday to Barbados, there's no longer any kind of curfew or restrictions again on traveling around and being free to kind of explore the wider Barbados area. Qantas, again, looking to operate UK flights to Darwin, which is fantastic news with Australia announcing they're opening up as well. Jet2, again, announcing the restart of their Cyprus program. Again, really positive news that just means that all these holidays are coming back online and travel's becoming available. Flights to Tunisia to resume again with the ease of restrictions. And then again, from the 1st of March, Emirates are going to be flying their second daily flight on the Sydney to Dubai route, which again is fantastic news. More routes opening up to us, more travel options. TUI as well is raising its summer Glasgow capacity. So again, great for all our northern friends. They got lots of options again for kind of traveling as well this summer. And then one that came in quite last minute as well is Norwegian Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean Cruise Line have announced that they're removing the mandatory mask requirements on non-European sailings for those who are fully vaccinated. So again, if you're vaccinated and you are sailing, it is now no longer mandatory to wear a mask. It is just voluntary. There are a few exceptions of where and when you have to wear them, but on the whole, those mask mandates have gone. Don't apply to Europe just because they're governed by different rules for kind of how the ports operate and how the cruises operate. But again, fantastic news that kind of travel is just getting easier, which is great. And then one that I'm really excited by as well, Virgin Voyages, they opened their dedicated Miami terminal, which I think is really cool. They've got a really beautiful spot in Miami Cruise Terminal as well, right on the edge where kind of the ship faces into the city. And again, bear in mind, Virgin do a lot of late night departures as well and overnights. So you do really have these magical kind of embarkation, and sailaways from Miami, kind of overlooking the city, again, with those gorgeous Florida sunsets as well. So a really cool spot. They did a great big ceremony. It was just really lovely to see, again, just kind of them investing in making sure that they are being seen as a major cruise player. Now, guys, if you've got any questions throughout this video, please do definitely add them into the chat comment box. What I can do is I can then bring them up onto the screen if you've got them. Any questions about kind of just travel in general or about the topic that we're going to talk about today, which, like I say, is something that I really love. Every time I kind of see Santa's Lapland or I get an inquiry for Santa's Lapland, I get really excited because I'm a big kid at heart. I love all things Disney and magic and creating those magical memories. That's why we called the company Magical Traveller, because we like exploring kind of magical travel and things that just kind of get you excited to make you feel really special inside. But for those of you who don't know, But I'm sure you do anyway. You know that Santa lives in Lapland, and every winter, basically, Santa and his elves open up their little village and allow people to kind of go visit and have these really magical breaks. Now, there is a range of people who do offer kind of these adventures to Lapland, but this one is a really special one. This one is kind of more of a multi-day stay where you get to experience different sides of it. So before we get going, I just want to kind of show you a quick little video that explains a little bit more about what Santa's Lapland is.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa here. Come and visit me in my magical snowy home, Santa's Lapland. My 3 and 4 day Santa's Lapland trips include a husky sled ride adventure, a reindeer sleigh ride through the snow, and non-stop fun and games with my cheeky elves. Your family will have an exciting snowmobile search to find my secret log cabin, where you will have a private meeting with me. Visit santaslapland.com.
Again, how cool does that look? I honestly, I get goosebumps every time I watch it. It's really cool. The great thing about then, so this is this particular type of holiday then, which is Santa's Lapland, which is kind of a not all-inclusive, because it's not inclusive in the traditional sense, but it's an all-inclusive experience where you have a multi-day adventure, and we'll go over in a second now about kind of how your day-to-day would look if you were to kind of book one of these Santa's Lapland experiences. But what's really cool is your flights are included, your accommodation is included, every child gets to meet then Santa as well and go off on either a reindeer sleigh ride or kind of what's the motorized scooter through the snow as well, so you kind of get that experience to find Santa. There's loads of fun activities as well, like gingerbread making. You get to kind of do husky riding as well. You get to feed and pet the reindeers, ice hockey, building snowmen, of course, in the snow. It's just really fantastic all-round experience. And again, so where can you get these holidays from? You don't actually have to travel very far. They are available in kind of 13 airports across the UK. For those of us down in the south where we're based, Bristol and Cardiff are going to be your best bets. More departures down in the south are going to be available from kind of the London airports, but you can definitely do this from kind of Cardiff as well, Bristol, Bournemouth as well, especially if you are down in the south. But again, you've got availability for these adventures across the whole of the UK. Now, the way they work is you need to think of them as kind of like a mini cruise experience. So these are kind of fixed 3 and 4 day experiences, and there are 2 different tiers available with Santa's Lapland. Now, you can do kind of Santa's Magic, which is again a really fantastic magic experience. But for then those of you who are looking to kind of go that a little bit further and kind of take your Santa's experience to a whole new level, then you may want to look towards the Santa's Aurora package as well. Now, I'll go over in a second kind of a little bit more about what these offer and the differences between them. But the main thing to think about is just kind of one of them is more of a premium experience, and one of them is more of kind of a premium plus experience. You just get kind of more time doing things. There are more options available to you, and you do get to stay in some really lovely accommodation. So on the screen now, you can just see a quick overview of the different offerings available. So this is kind of what's included in your magic break. So everyone gets to have an experience where they get to go search for Santa on one of their 3 or 4 days. So every family gets a private meeting with Santa, and everyone gets a gift under the age of 13. Again, so you get to have your own special letter to Santa Claus. You get to do husky sleigh riding, reindeer sleigh riding, loads of snow, like I mentioned, activities as well, loads of things to do. And then again, your meals are included as well in this. So it is a half-board experience where all your meals are included. And again, there's a whole range of hotels for you. Great thing is as well, you've got a really high chance of seeing the Northern Lights as well. So if you're somebody, maybe for the adults who wants to experience the Northern Lights, this is another great way to do it and ensure that the kids as well have an equally magical time. Then moving over to Santa's Aurora, this is just the difference then as well. So on your first evening, you get a really magical wilderness dinner as well. Again, everyone gets to experience that search for Santa. And again, this includes then the snowmobile. That's the word. I couldn't find the word earlier on, but you get the snowmobile safari as well. So you get to join out. The parents get to drive the snowmobile as well, and just go out on an adventure looking for kind of all the wildlife that you would see in kind of Lapland. Again, husky sled ride. You've got the chance to do it. When I read this earlier, you get 2 chances to do it, or you get like a longer experience as well. So you get kind of just more. That's the best way to think of it. Santa's Aurora is just more. And then as well, then you get all the sleigh ride, fun in the snow, and you get to meet a local guide as well. It'll give you a bit more kind of history about the culture and history of kind of Lapland and how the story of Santa come about. You also get to stay as well in the beautiful Arctic Lodge as well, which, look at this, how gorgeous is this? And as you can see then, those windows as well are completely glass fronted as well. So you do have stunning views then of kind of Lapland and the surrounding area. Again, just how cool would that be kind of in the run up to Christmas to get kind of in that really magical Christmas mood. So again, one of my colleagues from Not Just Travel has kindly shared this video with me of kind of the time that they went, just so you can see kind of firsthand what it is like to visit Santa in Lapland and some of the activities you'll get up to. Let's have a look.
So we've just arrived at Santa's Lapland cottage. I'm so excited. How my Finnish prince?
How adorable do those huskies look? Like, how cool would that be to kind of get up and close with things like huskies and reindeers while you're on your Lapland adventure? Just how cool. So what's a typical day going to look like? Now, there are, as I said, there are 3 and 4 day adventures available to Santa's Lapland. The core offering is the same, depends regardless of which package you pick. Like I say, you just get more in the Aurora package. So let's just imagine now you're on your first day. What can you expect to happen? Obviously, you board your plane and you do fly off then to Lapland. When you land, you're going to be greeted then by one of Santa's friendly helpers who will greet you with your first ranger experience. You get to kind of meet Santa's elves, and they'll just kind of set the tone then for kind of your magical transportation to Lapland and into Santa's village. You get your coach transfer again with all kind of fun activities on board. So festive songs begin the second you arrive. So kind of get to sing all your favorite Christmas carols and Christmas songs on board. Once you arrive, then you are given your thermal suits. You don't need to worry about that. All your thermal wear is kind of included in this holiday, so you don't have to worry about buying anything special. You're definitely going to be kept warm and looked after type of thing on this experience. And then you then get to head off to your accommodation to kind of get your bearings, meet with the local representatives as well, who'll be able to answer any questions you've got about the next couple of days, help you work out when your activities are, what you need to do, just kind of really hold your hand to make sure that you are able to get the most out of your experience while you are in Lapland. Then you're kind of free to spend the rest of the day as you want then, whether you want to go tobogganing, play in the snow, and then you have got an evening's meal included in that as well. So again, what a really fantastic, really relaxed as well. It looks like there's a lot to do, and there is definitely a lot to do, but it's not manic or rushed. It's all kind of at your own pace, your own leisure. You get to really just have that really amazing family time together if you wanted to while you are in Lapland. So then again, if you do take a 4-day break, your second day then will be classed as an adventure day. And this is then when you'll get to do things like go out on that snowmobile safari. You get to do a bit of skiing if you wanted to. Maybe go do the local toboggan run. If you wanted to, you could choose to do a reindeer ride on this day. So this is that chance then as to get to that extra time in to do those really magical experiences. You get to go and enjoy your, again, so if you are on the Aurora package as well, this would be where you get to enjoy your half-board dinner as well, and then get the excitement as well. So what you'll find then is the following day then is where you will have your big day where you get to meet Santa. But again, I'm just going to show you just another quick video that shows you some of the really cool activities as well that you will be able to get up to while you are on your Santa's Lapland experience.
And now it was time to enroll in elf school. So we're now at elf school, and this is where we get to make some gingerbread cookies. I haven't actually made gingerbread cookies before, so I've got a piece of dough that the elves have lovely prepared for me, and I'm now going to go and see if I can make some delicious little cookies to take home. My mother always taught me to put some flour on it so that it wouldn't stick, but it seems to be okay. It's quite a thin gingerbread cookie. Oh no, I'm breaking my angel. Well, it's an angel with one arm. Maybe I'll just stick it back on. There we go.
Right then. There
we go.
Put some shapes there.
Let's go his arm back.
Put some shapes.
Magic. Okay, so my ginger cookies are now ready to go. So I'm going to hand this over to a very skilled elf. Thank you. Oh, I got the heart one first. gonna try it.
How cool. So again, that's just one of the many things you can get up to type of thing in Santa's Lapland. It's not all outdoors in the cold. There's lots of really nice warm experiences indoors as well. And hopefully if you do that, your cookies will come out better than Corinne's, because let's be honest, who wants a one-armed angel, eh? So again, day 2 or 3 depends on your experience, but this is day 3 on a 4-day experience. This will be the day that you're kind of going for. This is the day when you go out on your search for Santa. So again, there's loads of great adventures to do on that day. The first thing you can do as well is you're going to have either your snowmobile or your reindeer journey then as well through the wilderness, looking at the landscape as you do go off on a hunt looking for Santa on the day. Then you get to head over to the Husky farm if you want to, and then get to ride Huskies for the day. Have a bit of lunch in your hotel as well. So again, this is all fully kind of not planned out for you. There's a lot of flexibility built into it, but it is a very filled day where you can, if you want to, fill your day with lots of really great fun activities. You don't have to worry about, planning things when you get there. It's all very well thought out for you to make sure you do have a really amazing time when you're there. Then again, so that's where you would have seen things now as well, the cookie making activity. So you get to go to kind of a special site then where all the different activities are available for you for the day. And then as dusk comes down, then you get to go on your guided reindeer tour then as you search on your journey to find Santa. And then again as well, all days ended then as well with a wonderful evening meal. So again, this is really cool. I love this video. So I'm just going to share one last video with you guys.
Next, it was time to venture out to the reindeer farm and find out a little bit more about these majestic creatures in a truly authentic Laplandish setting. What are their names?
Reindeer. Reindeer name.
Yeah. Well, what's your name?
Arto.
Arto. And what are the reindeer names?
His name is Jorpa.
Jorpa.
Sukka.
Sukka.
This white and black Kalpon.
Kalpon.
Big. The big rain.
Ah.
This rain is King.
King.
Yes.
He's the chief reindeer.
Yeah. Maiken.
Michael.
Maiken.
Maiken.
Cisna.
Cisna. So are they young for reindeers?
No, not young, not old.
Teenagers.
Yes, no teenagers.
So this one hasn't got antlers yet. So has he shed his antlers, or are they coming back? Or
Yes. Spring coming.
So again, really cool. You get lots of time to have those one-to-one moments with, things like the ranger experiences. If you wanted to go off and kind of see the Huskies, you just get plenty of time to enjoy those experiences as much as you want. Then your last day then, as you get ready to travel back to the UK, it's not, again, rush, get you out the door as soon as possible. You've got your last chance to make some more magical memories before you go. But you get to enjoy, again, if you wanted to, another reindeer sleigh ride. You could go out on a family safari, maybe, again, if you wanted to. Have a little browse through the souvenir shop. Go looking for kind of those last minute, again, authentic, traditional handmade toys. There's just still plenty of activities to do then. Again, then when your transfers will take you from Santa's Village then back onto your trip back to the UK, where sadly the magic of your trip does end. But just again, think of those amazing memories you would have had over the last 2-3 days as you've been experiencing all the magic that is Santa's Lapland. Now, one thing I want to say is Santa's Lapland is incredibly popular. And again, there are only so many spaces available. There are only so many flights available departing from these regional airports every day. And there are only so many bedrooms available to it. So it is incredibly popular. Now, this winter is at limited availability, just because bear in mind as well, we've kind of had the impact of the COVID for the last couple of years, which has then meant that a lot of people have moved their holidays back and back and back. A lot of people have moved their holidays forward. So this winter coming to 2020, there are still spaces available, but there's not the full wide availability. So if you are somebody who wants to maybe take the family sooner rather than later, then definitely get in touch and we can kind of help you work out kind of which options are available to you kind of in the short term. Now's a good time though, and this is the reason why I've done this video today, is because winter 2023 is on sale now. It's only just gone on sale in the last week. So all of winter 2023 is currently on sale. And just think about now the age of your little ones, and if you are somebody who wants to kind of take the little ones away to visit Santa in Lapland, if they're going to be turning the right age kind of now in the next 12 months where they're going to want to experience and have that magic of meeting Santa, now's the time to consider booking that trip to Santa's Lapland. And again, the fantastic thing is as well, deposit is just £150 per person. Just imagine now, this week, this month, you could have your trip to Lapland booked in for just £150 per person deposit. But then as well, we do also offer flexible direct debit payments. Now that's available on all our holidays, as long as they are more than 16 weeks out from today. You can then pay by direct debit if you wanted to. So you could pay the deposit today, and then we can have a chat about paying a direct debit. So you are paying off that holiday every single month then, especially as well. That's really great for spreading this holiday as well. If you are looking to go maybe next winter, and then it means you can pay for your Santa's experience then up until about 8 weeks before you depart, giving you plenty of time to kind of save and pay for that amazing Santa's experience. Now, if you are somebody who would like to book a Santa's Lapland experience, then definitely get in touch with us. You can see our website there on the screen there. So we are magicaltraveler.notjusttravel.com, where you can see not just kind of our contact details, but you can see all our travel offers, blogs, news. There's a really great podcast on there as well, run by our head office team, who do share more kind of insights and tips about travel as well. But if you want to drop me an email, by all means, please do get in touch with me, Kieran at magical-traveler.com. That's our email address to get in touch with us. Or, like I say, message me on the social platforms now. So find the link to our Facebook page if you're not watching this on Facebook, and you can send us a message there. You can also send us a WhatsApp message. If you visit our website, phone number is on the website, and then you can always send us a WhatsApp message as well. We're pretty good at coming back on WhatsApp messages. So guys, that's it for this week's episode. I just wanted to share that with you. I don't want to go into too much detail. There was another video that I could show you that kind of just shows you all the different hotels and things like that. But I just think at a very top level, just to give you an experience of what Santa's Lapland is. Like I say, the big thing I do want to stress is just this limited availability. This is incredibly popular experience that does sell out. We do also offer day trips as well to Lapland, where you can travel out in the morning and come back in the night, which are obviously a lot cheaper than kind of this full 3-4 day experience, but they sell out even faster again. So you really do have to act quick. If you are somebody who wants to book a trip to Lapland, be it this winter or next winter, get in touch sooner rather than later, because I promise you all these amazing experiences sell out incredibly quick. Other than that, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. And if you've got any questions, like I say, I can't see any that have come in, but I'll just quickly pop this on there again. So if you do want to kind of keep up to date with kind of all our future events that we're going to be doing here on Travel Baggage each week, every week at Tuesday at 7 p.m. Keep an eye on our Facebook, and definitely give us a follow on Instagram, where we share kind of our personal travel we take. We've got some really cool trips coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be visiting Disneyland Paris now, the beginning of March, for Disneyland Paris's 30th anniversary. We're also going to be doing our first river cruise as well at the end of March, which is something I'm really excited for. CLIA, which is the Cruise Line International Association, are putting together a weekend conference where there's going to be, I think it's something like 12 different river cruise boats from different companies. So we're going to get to kind of tour those ships and see what they're like firsthand. But then afterwards, then me and Phil, we're going to be doing a 5-night river cruise as well, then from Budapest to Munich as well, which I'm so excited for. I've been so looking forward to doing a river cruise one day. Then further to that, then May is really busy for us. We're very lucky that we're going to be doing 2 different Virgin Voyages sailings. One of those is going to be just a sample cruise for the fact that they're launching their second ship, Valiant Lady. Then at the end of May, we're also going to be then in the Mediterranean doing a 7-night sailing as well on board Valiant Lady. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, because these Virgin ships are gorgeous. They've been designed for sunny weather. So I can't wait as well to kind of get on board in the Mediterranean and experience Virgin Voyages in the sun and the glorious weather as well. And then in the middle of Alaska, the one that I'm really looking forward to, I'm sorry, in the middle of Alaska, Freudian slip there. In the middle of May, me and Phil are going to be going to Alaska, and we've got a beautiful trip. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, because I'm going to do a whole episode or 2 of Travel Baggage based on kind of what our trip's going to be and some of the experiences we're going to be getting up to on that trip. So if you've ever been interested in kind of visiting Alaska, maybe doing an Alaska cruise, possibly the Rocky Mountaineer, not dropping any hints, definitely keep an eye out in the coming weeks, because we are going to be doing kind of a proper deep dive into kind of how just amazing Alaska is as a cruise destination, but also kind of all the extra experiences you can have to kind of add on to Alaska. So you're not just going to Alaska and doing a 7-night cruise. You can go off and kind of explore and kind of the Denali region, the national parks, or maybe do the Rocky Mountaineer and travel kind of through Canada as well, and just kind of enhance what is already an amazing bucket list trip. Other than that, guys, like I say, any holidays you are thinking of, I would definitely love to have a chat to you. Bear in mind, we are Disney and cruise specialists. If you are thinking of visiting Disney or having a cruise, definitely would love to chat to you because we'd love to help you out. All the best, guys. Hope you have a great week, and thanks for watching. Take care.